What is going on, guys? My name is Oracabos. Welcome to another battle video. So, in this replay, we will be witnessing me taking Warriors of the Chaos against Slight X Greenskins. So let's start with Slight X army. He's got more groups, Managing Marauders, Regiments of Renown, Goblin Wolf Archers. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Black Orcs at rank 2. So keep in mind that at rank 2, Black Orcs actually has about 82 leadership, but 28 melee defense is really mediocre. But they do got 110 armor. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 goblins, all at rank 1. He's got night goblins, I think these guys should have a name. Nope, but these are basically the unbreakable ones. I'm not too sure why there's no special name in the replay. And he's got a nasty stalkers right behind the unbreakable night goblins. And he also has 1 goblin spider riders, 1 broken tusk mob, regiments of renown orc boy beacons. He's got the rusty arrows, night goblin archers, regiments of renown, and 2 more goblin archers. Leadership wise, he's got Azak the Slaughter on foot with Wag, Fatal Buna, and Spirit Lich. So basically, this is a very infantry heavy, very heavy hitting infantry heavy army. And Azak on foot is also very interesting as well. So hop over to my army. I have 2 Marauder Horsemen, 2 Marauder Horsemen throwing axes. That makes 4 of the skirmish calves. And for the front line, I have 3 Chosens, normal Chosens. I have 2 Aspirant Champions, and Lord in command is Sigvald the Magnificent. And at the back I have 3 standard Chaos Warriors. And for the caster I have a Chaos Sorcerer of Death with Spirit Lich, Fatal Buna, and Scroll of Shielding. Alright, that's about the army composition. Let's see how this is gonna break down. Right from the get-go, missile caps are trading fire, and because I brought 4, he only got 1. He's smartly putting back the more gross Managing Marauders, and at the same time he's really pushing in with his bulk of infantry. Right now I'm adjusting my 9 and try to get some poking onto those Black Orcs, and same onto these Black Orcs. And I think right now I was waiting for the Winds of Magic to get a Spirit Lich, and those goblins are in range, so I have to just pull back with my skirmish calf. There you go, there's a... Okay, this is very funny. Two Fatal Buna casted at the same time, so both commander really just very eagerly want to take care of Black Hooks, and then he's very eagerly want to take care of my Chosen. So I think in just a moment I'm gonna cast a Scroll of Shielding to mitigate. Yeah, there you go, Scroll of Shielding to mitigate some damage from the Fatal Buna. At the same time, because this unit got Fatal Buna now, so I have to make sure I use more firepower onto this unit to take them down, to kill the models. All the way to the right side, and is about to engage. There you go. So this bulk of unit is about to engage into these Black Ops. Same as these Chaos Warriors about to get engaged, about to charge into those Goblins. And this unit and this unit soon all gonna get engaged. And here my Marauder Horseman actually got engaged a little bit by the Goblins, which is very bad on my part. There you go, there's a force command to get those Marauders out. Let's put back to the normal speed. So front 9 is about to engage, there you go. And that unit really just taking a hurt. There you go, front 9 engaged, and here front 9 engaged. So let's take a look at the battlefield here. I have a winning engagement here, Chaos Warriors fighting Goblins. I have a very tight situation in the center. 2 Black Hooks, 2 Goblins are fighting 2 of my Chosen, 1 of my Aspiring Champions, and Sigvolt. So I'm pushing in with my reserve Chaos Warriors to help this engagement, because and I also popped Stand or Die to this Chosen unit here. And here Aspiring Champions and Chosen are fighting Black Hooks and Nasty Skulkers. And I should have a winning engagement here, because this Chaos Warriors unit actually is fighting a very dead Black Hooks and some Goblins. Alright, let's put back to the normal speed. At the same time, I think he's trying to squeeze through with his broken tusks. And here one of my Marauder Horsemen got really focus fired on by those 3 Goblins, and they're routing straight away. And here I send in one of my Marauder Horsemen to just give a chase to those Mangins, Morgrove's Mangin Marauders, try to just zoom them away, maybe catch them in melee. And here this broken tusks actually squeezed through and charged in the rear of my infantry, so which is very bad for me. Alright. And he's gonna do the same with those Spideys. He's gonna squeeze those Spideys through, and then just try to get onto my Marauder Horseman. And here, together with my Chaos Source of Death and Sigvolt, I actually managed to rout the Broken Tusks mob. And I think at this point I sent my Chaos Sorcerer to sort of escort them out of the map. And here this Spider Riders actually did a very good job tie down my missile cap. I actually got rid of one completely, so that was not shabby. And here, for some reason, these guys are moving forward. I think that's the range bug, like the range obstruction issue I mentioned earlier. Anyways, so I popped Stand Your Die again, and all these guys are get leadership and also get melee defense. So the situation still looks very dicey. All the way here, more groups, mainly Manjin murders, actually managed to rout off one of my murder horsemen. And here Isaac popped Wag again, and together with this Black Oaks, I think they're gonna take care of my chosen and aspiring champions here. On the right side, I barely won the right side engagement. All the way here, I finally took care of the Spider Riders with 3 of my Missile Calf, and I'm pushing them back. And here, my Chaos Sorcerer is still just escorting those Boy Beacons outside the map. I think I should have sent him back sooner, because right now there's another Fatal Buna onto my chosen, and these guys are not gonna be long from this world. And when sending my Missile Calf, they're just gonna get peppered down by those Goblin Archers. Here, one of my Chaos Warriors actually engaged into those rusty arrows. So it's looking very dicey here, very dicey. Chaos Warriors now finally gonna engage into those goblins. And here my chosen still holding strong, which is very surprising. So they did a very good job. And I popped stand your die again, and got those chosens back into the game, and right now I'm pushing into those archers. And there's a very needed, very good timing Fatal Buna casted onto I think the only one remaining Black Oaks. And at the same time there's a Spirit Leech casted on Isaac the Slaughter. And at the same time my Sorcerer, the Manticore, is going after Isaac. And this is very brutal fight, down to the wire.
Yes, kill them.
Here Goblins and SD Arrows managed to basically rout off my Chaos Warriors, but here I actually managed to get a mass rout. This is very surprising though. So what's gonna happen now is I need to use my Missile Cap to chase all these guys outside the map. Make sure they don't come back. That's what we really should have do. And I think, yes, we do have Tarot on this Manticore, so that's very good to get some Tarot kicking and to take the advantage of low leadership from Greenskins. And soon we're gonna get a mass shatter, and GG. These guys are still inside the game, so which is a bit unfortunate. But I think the mass shatter just kicked in, and I got a Pyrrhic victory. Alright, so Isaac actually casted Fatal Buna twice on 2 of my chosens. My Chaos Source of Death actually casted twice onto 2 of the Black Oaks. At the same time, my Chaos Source also casted a niche onto Spirit Niche onto Isaac. And Sigvald the Magnificent actually did a lot of job in this game. And with the item, basically he's gonna regen, or always regen back to the full health. So he did quite a lot. Only 44 kills, but bear in mind that these 44 kills are pretty much all Black Oaks. My Chaos Warriors actually performed really well against Goblins. And then Chosen really hold their ground. I mean, this is the thing about Chosen. They have incredible melee defense, and they have incredible armor, which means Goblins not gonna do any damage to them. However, armor piercing Black Orcs and nasty Skulkers, they're gonna path right through the armor and deal damage to Chosen. But the other thing is Chosen has incredible melee defense, so they're still gonna be taking a quite long time to actually get rid of them. On top of everything, two of them actually got casted Fatal Buna on, so that was not a very easy fight for my Chosens, but they did really well. Holding Black Orcs and eventually getting rid of all Black Orcs and come on top was very impressive. And I think in this matchup, like in this composition particularly, my Missile Calf actually didn't do a whole lot, because as soon as they're in range, they just get constantly focused on by those 3 Goblin Archers. And because I brought less infantry, so I don't really have a flanking maneuver going, because I just basically got off-flanked by Orcs, and this is what's gonna happen when you're fighting Orcs, because the units are cheaper, so they're definitely gonna get a numbers advantage. And all to all, this is a very close game, and I was really happy about the result. And if you guys like my contents, please consider to subscribe. As always, Oracle Boss will come back with more awesome videos. For now, peace.